So this is a video not just directed at Madison and Adam, but directed at everyone in the community. I just have a point that I'd like to make, and I know some others might not see it the way I see it, but I figure right now is the only time I have to get this off my chest and explain where I'm coming from. I've been feeling this way for quite some time now, and this most recent discovery with a videotape found in Sydney of Abby and Thomas explaining what has happened to them and what they plan on doing, that kind of solidified my stance on things. So it's clear that this Zip Enterprises is doing some type of medical research, some testing on human subjects, namely younger females. But it seems like they are working towards a greater goal. Abby explains in her video that she is a neuroscientist and her specialty is working in neuromotor recovery. From the sounds of it, it's basically people that get paralyzed or have some kind of disorder that they can't move. This is a way to rectify that problem. A lot of advances in technology and medicine have come from questionably ethical practices. At the cost of a few lives, you can gain the ability to save millions of lives. Think of how many people have spine problems or damage to their spinal cord and can't move. Think of all the lives that are ruined because of that. And now we have, what, 6 or 8 girls that, unfortunately have suffered greatly. However, their suffering is going towards a greater good. They're going to be saving millions of ruined lives. And unfortunately, you have to pay the cost for that. And if that cost is a few people suffering, unfortunately, that's just what you gotta pay. I think Madison, you can relate to this. Your mother died to something that is exactly what they're trying to study. What if they had done this before your mother had that problem, and then they had the technology because of that to save your mother? I mean, you gotta think about these things. I don't think you can just rush into something and just because you see these 2 people that are trying to stop this, you think that they're the good guys, and you think that you should be helping them. Well, what if they're trying to sabotage this thing that could lead to such greatness, lead to such help, ending suffering for these certain type of medical problems, and now you're trying to help these people stop it, help them sabotage this? Do you really know who you should be fighting for? I don't think you have enough information to say who's the good guy and who's the bad guy in this situation. That's how I feel about this situation. I don't necessarily think Abby and Thomas are in the right, and I think that the sacrifice in this case is not as bad as the benefit gained from making the sacrifice.